everyone, and welcome to my organized life, where I'm trying to get my life organized. So if you're new to this channel is all about budgeting and planning and basically getting our lives organized. So today we are going to be going through and closing January paycheck number 3. I know it seems kind of weird to be closing a January paycheck in February, but that's just kind of how it's working out. So I use the Budget Mom's Budget by Paycheck workbook. I have the PDF version of it. Don't mind any background noise. I have 3 out of 4 animals in the room with me right now. One thing that I started doing, because it's always kind of messed me up, because in my, for example here, I like to keep a cushion. I did take out my plus cushion last time and decided to keep just the basic. We'll see if I continue to do that or not. For me, it makes no sense to have money in my plus cushion because that's my normal debit account. It's kind of hard to make sure I'm keeping money in there. However, if I keep a cushion in my basic cushion, that's pretty much where I keep all of my bills. Money only goes out of there if I go into my bank account and transfer money out of there or pay bills. So using my card doesn't take any funds out of this, so it's just easier to keep money in that account. But I hadn't been taking that out, so I've been budgeting for it, but it doesn't get spent because it basically just sits there, right? So that always confuses me when I go to close a budget because technically it throws my budget off no matter what. So I like to close my paychecks in this bullet journal here. I've kind of created my own template. I basically took the where did my money go worksheet and kind of minimized it to fit my needs. So I have as many columns as I need for all of my categories. I've got a line for total and then an extra line basically for showing my starting balance. So this is actually for February. Here's ours for January. So I'm going to be using that. Everything that I use will be linked in the description box below. It's all in just one link. You can click on the link and then it kind of breaks down everything by category. I run 2 channels. So there's a coloring option, there's planning, there's budgeting. You can just go ahead and click whatever you want and just sort through all the items I have in there. It may or may not be an affiliate link. I tried to create an affiliate link with it. I'm not sure if it worked out. In the future though, it most likely will be. So you'll be supporting the channel at no extra cost to you if or when it does work. I think since we're working with January, maybe let's pull out the February trackers. That's another thing I like about the PDF version is I can just take the pages out that I need. So I'm just going to grab my trackers here. Right, so this here is the paycheck that we're going to be closing. I'm going to go through and highlight everything as well as add it all up and write it down, and I will probably speed that up because it's probably going to be pretty boring for you guys. So now I've got all my numbers here, so I can kind of transfer them over here. I'm going to add all of these up, and then we'll add these numbers up, and if we did this right, these numbers will equal the same amount. Alright, so all of these numbers added up equals the same as this, so that's good. Okay, so then I can transfer these numbers over onto here. Just to make sure that's right, let's add all of these up again. They should equal the same amount. It's 1502.75, I think that's right. Yeah. Okay, so 1502.75. Alright, so now we need our budget amounts. And we're going to get that information from this paycheck. Okay, so let's start with groceries. We budgeted for 200. Food was 65. Cab and lunch money will both be 70. Okay, sinking funds. So we have 447 plus 75 plus $2.91. Okay, that's right. This, I think, should be right. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, because I put $3 more towards my Jolly January because it was at $57 when I saved, and I wanted to bump it up to an even 60. So I added $3 to that. So I did save $3 more than I had planned. So that's good there. Okay. So we budgeted 60 for pets, 35 for nails, 80 for miscellaneous, and then bills. Let's see, these are all bills here. So we have 640.37 plus 50. So 690.37. Our bills are spot on. I like that. Okay, so let's add all this up. Okay, so 1795.28 is what that adds up to. That equals our income, so that's right. Since I zero-based budget, my budgeted amount should always equal my income. So from here, let's grab our starting balance, which was our rollover. So that's 695.77. And then the incoming balance was, I think it's supposed to be incoming income, not balance, but that's okay. Typo there. So 779.51 plus 320. So $1,099.51 plus 695.77 should equal 1795.28. All right, so that's good there. Let's go ahead and figure out, I'm gonna figure out the difference and then the percentage, and then we'll go through and see where we actually are at with our rollover. Let's see the percentage that we spent from our paycheck. 1502.75 divided by 1795.28. So we spent, actually rounding up, it'd be 84%. I like to see what percentage I've spent of my income because I can see it crawling up. So I spent 68% this time, 83% the last paycheck, and then 84% for this paycheck. So I like to see how that fluctuates. Okay, so 292.53. I'm going to put this in a different color. So 292.53 is what our rollover is supposed to be. Okay, and then we're going to write our actual rollover there. Okay, and then the difference here. Okay, so we are going to go through and see what our actual rollover is. So we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So 155. I'm just going to count that again to make sure. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So 155 in cash. Okay, next we're going to count change. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in cab money. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4. $25, $50, $75, $85, $95, $1. And then 10, 20, 35. So plus 0.35. So $12.35 and change. Okay, for a total of $335.33 for our actual rollover. So this is my actual rollover. However, we're not going to count this $42.90 in this one. We're only going to count this. So we've got $125.07 plus $155 plus $12.35. So $292.42. Okay, so after doing the math, we are 11 cents short, I suppose, which is not too bad at all, actually. I don't mind that. That's not bad. Alright, so I only went over in one area, and that was my sinking funds, which is an area I am totally okay going over. That does not bother me one bit. Even though it's only $3, it's still an extra $3. So I don't mind that. Alright, so that is everything for this video. So we did not do too bad at all in paycheck 3. I'm really glad to see that I've been saving money as much as I can. This is not bad. especially considering that my spending used to be out of control before I started budgeting. I couldn't even tell you what I spent my money on. It would just be like gone instantly, and it's like I don't even know where it went. So this is really nice to see. I'm very proud of this. I absolutely can't wait to go through my budget when I get my real numbers, and if you guys are interested in seeing that video, feel free to subscribe and ring the bell so you get notified. If you liked this video, would you please give it a thumbs up? And yeah, I think that's it. Hopefully I will see you in my next video, and as always guys, take care. Bye!